Hello friends, this is Magnus. We're playing some Salt and Sanctuary, and last time we got this fancy ass new sword here, and opened some shortcuts, got our way all around this area. Not much new since last time. It's only been a couple of days since I last recorded, to be honest. So really not much I can say. Mrs. is sick, so I've tended a bit to her today. And I've actually been craving this game for a while lately. See, I'm never gonna come to terms with that trap there. I don't know how many times I've stepped in it now. And oh yeah, so the Bronze Knights, they don't respawn, so he was supposed to be that hard, I guess. Well, then I'm not too sad about struggling with him. This sword is powerful. I'm pretty sure I said that in the last video, but I feel I should iterate on it one more time. Don't exactly have any particular route planned for this. I'm probably going to be saying this we do try to do a monthly podcast on our channel where we try to kind of discuss new things, new happenings, give our personal viewpoints on games that we've played and so forth. And I'm already foreshadowing one thing I'm going to be saying, that the only thing that separates this from being a Metroidvania game is the actual map. And I'm okay with that. I actually gotta say I'm okay with that. This is probably so far in 2016. This is the best purchase I've actually done in terms of games. I mean, we have huge titles coming up such as Dark Souls 3 and the like. Still, so that's probably gonna be a good one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a let's play on that during release time. I think I actually might not do that, because it kind of takes its toll on the quality of production, because I'm gonna spend more. Oh, these traps! I really need to pay attention. Oh, well, anyway. Anyway, producing videos of current content just as it's new. It takes much more work than this producing content like this. Don't misunderstand me, and this is current content, but it doesn't feel as forced, you know, as the for instance. Wow, that guy is much easier now. As with the Division videos. I mean, the Division videos, they are fun to make because we get to play together and all that stuff. But it's a whole nother different level of production since we aren't actually sitting in the same room. So there's a whole logistical issue side of things. I mean, we're a small channel. We haven't really invested thousands of dollars, kroners, euros, whatever you wanna, whatever kind of currency you want to think in. So we have limited resources. I mean, we have a shitty mic that we borrowed, and we have to pass that around for our solo let's plays if we want to make high quality sound like the one I'm using now. I'd like to think that this is high quality. Could probably be better, but you know, I'm still learning. And all that stuff. So doing the Division is a bit it's more, it feels a bit more like work than a fun filled let's play. The actual playing is fun, but everything in between, the editing and all that stuff, it's a bit more work. So Lars has ended up doing the Division stuff for us now, since he knows his way around the editing software and stuff. He does that for a living. That's his day job. Use shield. Holy damage is great. I don't have holy damage. I have a big ass sword though. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a boss in here, right? Queen of Smiles. And yeah. So yeah, I'm starting to think that maybe rambling or meandering or just plain being terrible is gonna be a running thing with my solo adventures when it comes to making Let's Plays. It's like now... Oh, that seems like a difficult boss. Because like now I had like this whole string of thoughts, this whole thought train just kind of rambling on all about how difficult it is to make... how difficult making those Division videos are and all that jazz, and then I just kind of stop because I get sidetracked by meeting a boss or something. So what I'm gonna do for you now is I'm gonna finish up my train of thought, making Let's Plays of games like this, where I just wanted to play a game and I'm gonna make a video at the same time. I find that to be much more relaxing and not work at all. Basically, it's just delightful, and that's fine. But the other stuff, mind the trap now. Don't forget the trap, Magnus. See, the other stuff can get a bit stressful. You want to get the videos out quick, and you know, I'll admit, we thought we could maybe go try to get in with the early crowd with the Division videos, hoping to get some more people to share our videos with, you know, getting more subscribers. It's always fun to get more subscribers, so we're not gonna lie. And I guess that's worked, but you know, it puts pressure on making videos, and that's not what we should be doing right now. We shouldn't be feel pressure to make good videos. We should just make good videos. And I think we're all in unison on that front, actually. I think we all agree that, is this a new place? No, it isn't. But yeah. Anyway, that's enough philosophical rambling about making Let's Plays, I guess. Screw that now. What are you on about? You got nothing against me now, boys. I got a big sword. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I just realized why I actually went on this long rant. That's why I'm probably not going to be making a big Dark Souls series. I might do one later, and I might even go back to what I'm saying right now and make one anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Dark Souls might actually be a bit of a difficult series to make Let's Plays up, because I mean, I'm not gonna toot my own horn or anything, and you know, declare myself a pro gamer, but I'm not a bad gamer. I mean, I would go as far as to call myself at least call myself a mediocre gamer, I guess. I mean, I get around. Okay, enough about that. Let's see if we can deal with this Queen of Smiles. Hopefully I won't have to play for 3 hours only to make one episode this time around, like I had with the Kraken Cyclops. Okay, come on. Oops. At least they're giving my salt back. Ooh. I wondered... I could probably get away with not being a shield bearer here. This sword feels... I find this sword to be faster on while it's dual wielded, and it deals more damage, so... Oh, yeah, it deals more damage at least. Come on. Yeah, that works. Because this is why I consider myself to be most likely a better the village. I'm gonna check out that trophy later. I think I'm a better 2D Souls player than I am an actual Souls player. Because I mean, I grew up with 2D side scrolls. I played some hard games in my time. Not recently, obviously. Might get to some in time, but for the moment, Sunday brunch has been a relatively tame experience, apart from maybe ghouls, super ghouls, and ghosts. But you know, let's see here. Oh, that's the chef's gear. Well, I already have that. So I guess all the other stuff I've gotten is probably some starter gear for one of the other classes, I guess. Black Pearl, that's always good. That's what you use to buy skills. And I bought skills, so I have great swords 2, all that jazz. And I've decided to keep it that way until I find the need for more. Here we go. Here's our blacksmith fella that I called here earlier. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we have duels up here. Offer the stone cleric. That's a cleric. Grants prayer potency. Stone leader grants salt bonus to source the region. Okay. I sort of miss having a map. If anything, a fast travel thing maybe. To practice, allow mages to practice craft. Stone guide. Of the stone guide to summon a guide to the sanctuary. I guess let's see what a guide is. I'm gonna assume that's a map guy or something. Need a hand? Oh yeah, travel. Shivering shore. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's nice. So we have 4. Shivering shore, that's where we started. Village of Smiles. I think that's where we are now. Pretty sure that's where we are now. Watching Woods. That's the one. That's where the mad alchemist guy is. We could probably take him on now since we are a bit stronger. Let's see what this guy sells. Sounded to travel to any sanctuary with a guide in it. Seems to be... Let's buy 5. Let's just buy 5. Gold doesn't seem to be as valuable as some of the other stuff. Let's see what this guy, if he sells any more stuff than... Oh, that's wrong. Any other stuff than what he usually sells. New crossbow. This other stuff is just the same. Or wait. Spatha. I don't know. So, nothing new here. Oh. I don't know. Maybe this is as good as time as I need to give it a stop. No, let's keep going for a little longer. We can purchase a couple of levels. Boom. Just check out a trio skill. We have 3 black pearls. Levels are starting to get a bit costly now. We're not following that route, so Mace Fighter, we might pick up that endurance. But for now we have you see these fortified strength, renewed will, fortified strength, another will, and endurance. Willpower gives you stamina, strength is for strength scaling weapons, endurance is equipment load, and dexterity, attack of dexterity scale weapons. I haven't seen any other stats. There probably are more stats. There was some magic stuff down here, but we aren't using magic, at least for this run. If this is really popular and a good it stays a good game throughout the playthrough, we might actually make a magic run at some later point. Not making any promises though. Yeah. Haven't had any issues with equipment load yet, so I'm not gonna bother with that too much. Let's get some more stamina. Stamina's always good. It's a very, very meager increase of stamina if you looked at the bar there, what's going on. And we're obviously heavy on the strength, probably due to well, the sword fighter, I guess. It seems that spears and polearms are more of a dex thing, but we haven't found a good polearm yet, so we're sticking with swords, and that means more strength. This weapon we have is a strength scaling weapon. Yeah. Let's call it quits. You know what? Let's call this a short episode, and then we'll, in the next episode, we can go up and have a little meeting with Mr. Matt Alchemist, see what he has to say for himself after all that grief he's giving us in previous episodes. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm Magnus. Thanks for watching, friends. This is Sultan Sanctuary. See you next time.